Applied Behavioral Analysis, Lesson Number 3. Replacement Behavior-Based Interventions. Objectives. First, to explain how replacement behavior-based intervention weaken the problem behavior. Second, to define term differential reinforcement. Third, to identify 3 types of replacement behavior-based intervention and provide an example for each. Fourth, to identify 2 types of reinforcers used to replacement behavior-based intervention. 4 major types of replacement behavior-based intervention. First is the differential reinforcement. The combination of 2 consequence manipulation. Reinforcement of the replacement behavior, extinction of the behavior.
When choosing a behavior reduction procedure, reinforcement procedures have many benefits. Reinforcement doesn't have the aversive side effects of punishment and extinction procedures. Another limitation of punishment and extinction is that they don't teach an alternative behavior that can be used to replace the maladaptive behavior. Reinforcement procedures should be used first before punishment and extinction procedures are used. Drive. A motorcycle! You drive a motorcycle. Let's drive. The reinforcement procedures we are referring to are called differential reinforcement procedures. Differential reinforcement is a procedure involving 2 separate behaviors. One behavior is being reinforced and strengthened. The second behavior is put on extinction. Here's an example of using differential reinforcement. If Jill's parents decide to use differential reinforcement to decrease food refusal and increase eating vegetables, they might ignore the crying and pushing the food away and provide praise and a small piece of Jill's favorite treat in response to Jill eating vegetables. If Jill starts eating more vegetables and stops crying and pushing food away, then it can be called differential reinforcement. Differential reinforcement is the most widely known and most effective technique to reduce problem behaviors. There are several forms of differential reinforcement. Differential reinforcement of alternate behaviors. Differential reinforcement of incompatible behaviors. Differential reinforcement of other behaviors. In this video, we will define and show examples of their use and provide guidelines for the effective use of the procedures. Or to DRA, in that it teaches a behavior that is functionally equivalent to the problem behavior. The difference between DRA and DRI is that DRI reinforces a behavior that is incompatible to the problem behavior and put the target behavior on extinction. For example, Artez likes to smash and play with his food before he eats it. The teacher uses a DRI procedure to increase eating his food and decrease smashing it. Watch here as Artez is blocked from smashing his food and reinforced while he is eating with his favorite DVD. All over your mouth. There you go. Oh, that's key. What is it? Okay, key. Key. Nice sitting, buddy. Nice sitting. smashing food are incompatible behaviors. Here's another example. Children can be reinforced to fold their hands in front of them. This is incompatible from grabbing materials or spinning while working.
Like sitting, have a piece of popcorn. Have another piece of popcorn too. One, buddy, good job. Socks. Socks. Wow, good job, Buster Brown. Have a popcorn. Good job, fold your hands. That's fold your hands. Good job, Buster Brown. Ball. 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 Fold your hands. Where's ball? Ball. Come on, you got it. And spoon. Have a video. Have a popcorn too. Second, differential reinforcement, the other behavior, or DRO, is the delivery of reinforcers of an interval schedule contingent on the absence of the problem behavior
Oh my goodness, look at the book. They got stickers. Oh, look at this cloud and everything. Isn't that awesome? Look at you. Let's have a big, big chip now. Look at all these chips you get. See the thunder in the book? Don't you love it? Good job, sweetie. Yeah.
Third, differential reinforcement of alternative behavior, DRA, is the delivery of reinforcers contingent on the alternative response.
Differential reinforcement of alternate behaviors is simply reinforcing an appropriate alternative to the problem behavior and extinguishing the problem behavior through extinction. Here is an example of using extinction on crying, pushing, and grabbing, and reinforcing functional communication to get items.
Hey, what's this one? Apple. Pear. Banana. 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 Nana. Nana, there you go.
See how Miss Wish doesn't acknowledge his attempts to get the toy with crying, grabbing, and pushing? She prompts him to use a request and then immediately reinforces his response.
8. Where's 8? Good, you found it. Nice job, buddy. Good job.
Watch here how Miss Wish uses extinction with Sarah when she screams to communicate that she wants to wash her hands.
Wash. You don't have to wash them yet. Let's wait. Mom, I need to wash my hands. Say, I got paint on my finger.
See how Miss Wish calmly blocks Sarah from leaving the paint area, does not verbally acknowledge her screaming, and prompts her to use appropriate language to gain access to the activity of washing hands. Miss Wish combines extinction and a man procedure to teach a replacement behavior. This is differential reinforcement.
Fourth, differential reinforcement of low rates of behavior, DRL. The delivery of reinforcement contingent on the reduced rate of problem behavior.
Hi, we're doing DRL, and the materials currently is a timer on your watch or on your phone, and then you can use the clicker to track. And from reinforcement until she goes 110 low nose in a minute. Oh no! 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 Look at that quiet voice of yours. Great. Here's a chip for you. Look at all this work you're doing with your quiet voice. Awesome. Oh